Hey guys, this is Carmina with La Luce, where we help you heal your soul. Happy New Year's. Cheers. Cheers to you. Cheers to 2020. I'm coming to you today from Florence, Italy, where I currently live. And I have an amazing friend who was asking me to share some of my rituals that I do for New Year's. So that I can share them not only with her, but with all of you guys out there. So I am actively practicing these techniques of manifestation, and I have been so blessed where I've been able to manifest many things in my life, dreams, goals, desires. And I remember early on, and I was in the military in the United States, and when I was in Florida, I had a friend there, Janine, that used to tell me that I just manifest everything that I want, whatever I say I'm gonna do. And I remember telling her something so simple as being, oh, I didn't really think of it that way. I just put it on my to-do list. And that is kind of the way that I actually feel about the art of manifestation. So I end up doing to-do lists, and I put out my goals for the year. So this is just kind of a clip, a little segment into some of the things that I do. So I'm gonna go down to some additional information, but I want you to know what you're getting into here. So this isn't just like rubbing the genie's lamp and like getting 3 wishes. I wish it were that simple. But for me, and the way that I've manifested living in Italy, for example, is by making an active to-do list and then going through and monitoring them as SMART goals and objectives. So today what I have prepared for you really quick is I'm gonna go over the rituals that I do, which are goodbye, release rituals, hello rituals to manifest and call in things, the power of positivity, in addition to things that I use for like my vision boards and my goals, and then even some more personal rituals that I do to include like scrubs and things, okay? So what I wanted to share with you is this quote to get started from Jack Canfield. Everything you want is out there. All you have to do is ask. Everything that you want also wants you, but you have to take action to get it. So each year we are granted the opportunity to change, to be courageous, to break old patterns and addictions, and to evolve. Now let's be real, we're actually granted this every day, but a lot of us look at the new year is an opportunity for manifestation and to let go of those things that no longer serve us. You could also do this with the new moons and full moons being like the ending of the cycle, and the new moons being a manifestation opportunity. But most of us really look forward to the new year so that we can really start looking at it with hope and optimism and what it may bring for us. But truth be told, you have to take the action to go out there to help manifest your goals. So before we jump right into 2020, we generally should do a quick review of 2019. So in order for us to make this transformation to go from a caterpillar to a butterfly, or if you prefer, we could shed some skin like a snake, we want to actually get rid of the things that no longer serve us from 2019. So last night, I had the pleasure of doing a recap of 2019 and releasing all of the things that no longer serve me. I wrote out a long list. It was also kind of like a to-do list. So it said, goodbye 2019, and I literally wrote under each little thing, goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. So I had items specifically like attachment to past lovers, poor nutritional habits, any negativity, any self-doubt, any insecurities, anything that I wanted to say goodbye to. Connections that no longer serve me, even some friendships maybe that no longer serve me. And that's okay too if you have those, because people come into your life for a reason, a season, or possibly a lifetime, and that is wonderful. But I literally wrote down a to-do list, and it said goodbye 2019, and on each line I put like a hyphen and put on there each thing that I wanted to say goodbye to and release, and be as specific as possible. So then on the other side of the paper, what I did, I flipped it around and I said, hello 2020. And I wrote out the things that I wanted to call in or that I wanted to manifest. And these are the things that I need to take action on. So I had things on about clearing a little bit of debt that I have, clearing out some credit cards, some student loans actually mainly that I have. Things that I want to do to achieve financial freedom, and I want to create some products to generate some passive income. I'm also interested in actually writing a book. Oh my gosh, I'm saying that out loud to you guys, so eek, it's out there in the universe. So something that I need to be taking action on. And then I have other goals as well, like many of us do: health, wellness, nutrition. But be specific. So many of us, we've heard of manifestation, but we're not exactly always sure what it is. So I wanted to give you an example of another way to think about it. Going to university. If you went to university, or you've thought about going to university, even community college, when you sit down with like an advisor, and they give you a degree plan. And you have to check off these courses, complete these courses, and line out these things before you can actually go on to the next course or the next level so you can achieve your degree. So, that being said, if you want a degree in psychology, you're not going to necessarily take classes for accounting unless they're electives, and they may, be advantageous to you in some dynamic, but you're not going to do a full course program of accounting if you're trying to go for psychology, right? So when you're making your goals and you're establishing your objectives for manifesting the things that you want in 2020 or whatever in your life, what you want to be doing is setting a plan of action. But for you to be able to get what you want, you need to know what you want. So after you've studied a little bit of your own personal motivation, begin to understand why you're in the position that you're in currently, and then you need to make a strategy or a plan of action to change it. Because generally, if you don't have it right now, you have to do something to change in order to achieve what it is that you desire. So the things that I end up doing in a more professional kind of concept, because like I said earlier, I would love manifestation to just be like rubbing the genie lamp and like poof, the genie comes out and I granted all of my wishes, and that would be magical. But in reality of life, we actually are responsible and have to take our own action, and we're accountable to ourselves, not to anybody else. So what I choose to do and the way that I manifest my goals and objectives are by actually making SMART goals and objectives. And if you're not familiar with SMART goals, then you can actually Google it and you can pull up, and I encourage you to do so, a SMART goal worksheet. And SMART stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-oriented. And so if they don't meet these 5 things, then you should refine them and evaluate your goal and objective to see if it can actually become measurable like that. So let's be real. If you're looking for love and commitment and you're trying to manifest that, that's something that's a little bit more challenging, because that is hard to obtain as an individual party and sole responsibility, right? So if we're talking about our finances and financial freedom, for example, or getting out of debt, or getting our health on track and our fitness goals, then that is sole accountability. So I just wanted to put that out there. I mean, we can all, and it's one of mine too, right? Is to wish for, to hope for having love and commitment. It's one of the things that I would like to manifest. And through the power of positivity, I also believe that that can be done, but through the other areas that are self-reliant and self-accountable, and how I would apply SMART goals to them. I look at things like the nutrition, the fitness, the finances primarily, okay? So specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-oriented, those are your SMART goals. Yes, for manifestation. Yes, my loves, for manifestation. SMART goals. You're gonna have to work for what you want, but you can also make it a glorified to-do list. And you could add a little bit of glitter and a little bit of gold. So let me just show you my glittery gold to-do list. This is my 2020 book. It had some stuff in yesterday that was 2019 that I tore out. And I said goodbye, sayonara, adios, arrivederci to the things that no longer serve me. And then I said hola, ciao, benvenuto, hello 2020 to all of the things that I actually wanted to be calling in. And I already shared some of those with you guys before. So going back to your SMART goals, I suggest that you put, so like just to get started here, let's pick your top 3 goals for 2020. Then what you want to do is you're going to take 3 sub items. What is your motivation to achieve this? Who do you know who has already achieved this? And what actions need to be taken to achieve this? So then for each of these goals, you're gonna wanna do a SMART goal worksheet. And you can find like that online, just Google, you can get something and print it out. Again, it's SMART, measurable, achievable, realistic or relevant, and time-oriented. So I have a SMART goal worksheet for each of my major goals. For example, like my student loans. And I set up a calendar appointment with myself each week. I do mine on Mondays so I can track my goals weekly and monthly. So I try and think of these things as like business. Like when you're at work, if you have a job, you might have staff meetings or training or things like that. And these areas of my life that I'm accountable for, such as my finances or my health, my wellness, I try and set up actual goals and meetings to have with myself to do a touch base and look at things from a realistic perspective. Where am I at? Am I on track with where I want to be? Now, things like that you can even do if you are already in a relationship and you're wanting to have a better communication, or if you guys have goals together as a couple, for example, you can do like a weekly date touch base where you ask your partner like, how have things been going for the week with each other as it relates to how you could be a better partner, how they could be a better partner, and things like that. Those are amazing techniques to help you achieve your relationship goals as well. So going back to your calendar appointment, like I said, I do mine on Mondays and I love it because of Manifestation Monday. So I just like the concept and the energy, and I set up a meeting at 11 o'clock in the morning every Monday, and it's the time where I'm looking at what my to-do list is for the week, what items I may have remaining from the week before that might not have been accomplished, what my current status is, and my next steps. So it's all about tracking your progress. So when this becomes like an active role in your life, that's how you're actually able to start making things move forward. If you're not sure what steps to take, you can do some research. There's everything out there on the internet these days. And also learn a little bit about the habits of the individuals who've already accomplished the things that you're looking to accomplish. So your goal is to learn how to have your goal. Not get it, but to have it, obtain it. If you're self-motivated, that is awesome. If you're not self-motivated, I would highly consider for you to hire a coach, a life coach, a manifestation coach, a business strategist if you're trying to set up your own business, or a financial advisor to help you work through your debts and your financial goals towards your investments in the future. And these people are experts for a reason, right? Did I mention that I'm a certified life coach also? So I'm here to help you guys on your journey of manifesting your goals and desires, but specifically my area of expertise is helping you through emotional, mental, physical, and your spiritual journey. So a lot of the work that I do is helping you overcome emotional trauma and turning your wounds into wisdom and utilizing any past experiences to serve as catalysts to help you on your life purpose and on your spiritual journey. So I want you guys to remember that let the universe worry about how to deliver some of these things to you, right? But keep in mind that things will progress when you take action. But the universe works in these amazing ways where sometimes being at the right place at the right time and meeting somebody can help you connect things. Sharing experiences, sharing your stories, sharing with other people what your goals are for this year, because then you can help each other be accountable, and somebody may know somebody that knows somebody that can connect you to help you meet these goals and desires. So that's a little bit of the plug on the manifestation stuff that I wanted to share on that portion of it. But I also wanted to share other things that I do besides writing out those to-do lists. And I also do the things with a transformational fire ceremony. So last night we threw the goodbyes into the fire. We also threw the hellos into the fire for the things that we wanted to call in, because it's all about transformation and evolution, okay? But I was gonna show, I put some stuff down here next to me, and I'm gonna hold some things up and show you guys. I also do like vision boards, right? And so in that, some of the stuff that I do, I have, I like magnets and things on my refrigerator because I don't know, I'm in the kitchen, I open the fridge a lot, and so it's in my face more. So you can do a vision board in your bedroom, you can put stuff in your bathroom, wherever you feel, a bulletin board, at your desk maybe, if you guys are allowed to decorate your desk space. I used to do that a lot too. But so these are some things that I've had over, you know, the past years or whatnot, right? And I'm going to show some of these things to you, and they're quite interesting to actually see how things manifest. So these are things, the stuff that I have right now are things that I put in a Ziploc baggie, and they're no longer on my refrigerator because these are things that I've actually also manifested. But let's start with this one, Italy. This was one of the first things that I had on a vision board, and it wasn't just on a vision board, it was a bulletin board, and it was at my cubicle, one of my old jobs, and it was about me moving to Italy and how I was gonna make that happen. So the more that these things are in your face, the more you see them, the more you start to try, like the reminders to take action. They're like subconscious reminders of a to-do list. This is yoga in Costa Rica. So I've had this actually for about 3 years. So I did yoga teacher training here in Florence, Italy in 2016 at Italia Power Yoga. And I'm still a member there, I'm still involved, and sometimes I'm able to host workshops out of that studio, and I have a great partnership with them. It's an amazing studio. So if you're looking for teacher training, they're constantly doing teacher training at Italia Power Yoga. And I'm actually partnering with one of the teachers at Italia Power Yoga where we're doing our Costa Rica retreat. And this picture is yoga in Costa Rica. And so we are doing this Costa Rica retreat April 3rd through 10th of 2020. And this is the ultimate divine feminine healing experience. It's ladies only. Sorry, gentlemen, but it's also a great gift for your girlfriend, your spouse, your sister, your mother. And this is what I consider an emotional, mental, physical, and spiritual soul revival. I'm telling you, I am so jazzed about this retreat that's coming up. It's in the charming town of Cahuita, Costa Rica, at a place called the Goddess Garden. It is absolutely beautiful. I was there, when was I there? This past April, I think it was. Beautiful, beautiful place. And we're gonna be doing full moon goddess ceremony. We're gonna get nitty gritty wounds to wisdom workshop. We're gonna be releasing emotional trauma and helping you take that trauma and understand how it can serve as a catalyst for your life purpose. We'll be doing manifestation workshops. We're gonna have daily yoga and meditation. And then we're also gonna be doing some Reiki 101 where you guys will get like a heart chakra attunement as well. So again, this still ties into manifestation because these are things that I desired, and I wanted to do retreats. I wanted to do wellness things. And the art of manifestation is I love the vision boards and certainly the to-do lists and the actions of getting things done. Yay! And let's see here. Here's another one that I had, on the vision boards, entrepreneur, because I wanted to start my own business. So truth be told, I officially started the business in December of 2018 because I wanted it to be registered for tax purposes. And I got my website active and running and the domain and all of those things, but I didn't really take any action until August or September of this year when I was actually really ready to move forward. So part of that was I was still with another job, I was still technically in the military, and I really wanted to close out those other chapters. And then I took some time for myself and really started trying to brainstorm what it was that I wanted to manifest for La Luce and how I could serve to be the guiding light for you on your emotional, mental, physical, and spiritual journey, right? So anyway, so that entrepreneur one. And then I have amazing other things out here, like I said earlier, I love magnets and the fridge, and I grabbed this, I think at Whole Foods in the United States. So life isn't about finding yourself, it is about creating yourself. I absolutely love that. And I have some other things over there, like right now I'm looking up at my fridge, and some of the things that I have up there, believe you deserve it, and the universe will serve it. I love that one. And then another one that is up there is worry is a misuse of your imagination. So if I ever start worrying or I'm starting to get a little stressed out about something, then I look up there and I'm like, that's right. It's a misuse of my time. It's a misuse of my imagination. And I needed to put something into a different perspective. Okay, so this is also up generally on the fridge because I think it's still relevant. So daily focus, get serious. And underneath it is own the morning. So I think I'm the most productive in the morning when I wake up. So I wake up, I have some coffee, I take Lavender, who's my amazing furry sexy beast, out on a little walk. And then I come back and I'm going down my to-do list. What do I have to do? Let me line through the things that I've got done yesterday. What are today's priorities? What do I have still for the week? Has anything shifted? Has my schedule shifted? So owning the morning and getting things a little bit more structured, I find is very helpful for me to manifest things. I love this as well. Get out of your own way. So you guys have heard that sometimes we are our own worst enemies. And sometimes we've got doubt, and that I find is counterproductive. And so sometimes I need a reminder, just like I do about the worry. So if I have doubt, it's like, I need to get out of my own way. And if I have doubt, then I wonder if the universe isn't serving it to me because maybe I don't believe that I deserve it. Do you see what I'm saying? It's tricky. And ultimately, I love Oprah. I want to spend my days maximizing happiness, and I want to live my best life. So I hope you want to live your best life. And obviously, if you guys can't tell, those are some things that I got out of magazines, and I just cut them out along with pictures. I've got, family members, friends, quotes, variations of things up there that are inspirational, all on my fridge. And then I also have some other things, and this is kind of, I would say, the way that I look at things. I want to look at things about what is my purpose, or what is the purpose of this being in my life. I want to be positive about everything that I encounter. So if things are coming into my life for a reason and I'm having an experience with something, then I'm trying to find the positive outlook on it. And even though it might feel very negative in that moment, I'm sure that there's an amazing lesson or something that I can take from that as I am moving forward in life. And then, plan of action, strategy, course of action, whatever you want to call it. You have to take steps forward to achieve your goals, right? So make a plan and take action and do this to-do list, do these steps, do these smart worksheets. If you need to take courses to learn to get where you need to do that. If you need to hire a coach, a manifestation coach, a life coach to help you with your goals, you guys can do that. If you need to go on a retreat to help you with your wellness goals, or to help you work on forgiveness of yourself and forgiveness of others, then do that, and definitely book mine in Costa Rica. We'll do yoga and meditation there. And then stay constructive and discipline. Through discipline and regimen and routine, that helps us with our goals. And then I have a couple other quotes here that I was going to share with you before we wrap up too, because these are the things that I incorporate again into my life to be, I guess, successful, to be happy, to manifest, to be this entrepreneur and starting my own business and doing these videos so I can share my tools and my techniques with you guys, right? Start by starting. Every accomplishment begins with the decision to try. Don't be afraid to be amazing. Find your passion and pursue it with a whole heart and a single mind. Have the confidence that if you've done a little thing well, that you can do a bigger thing well too. Love that. Sometimes we get a little overwhelmed because we think like, oh my God, that's so much, there's so much to do. And you really just need to divide it down into smaller items, and then you get a bigger end project. Success is not the key to happiness. Happiness is the key to success. If you love what you are doing, you will be successful. And then finally, with these quotes here, don't be fooled by the calendar. There is many days in the year as you make use of. So here's to 2020, and cheers to you guys. I also wanted to share one other little ritual that I do, which can be done with household products. So over here, what I have is I've got sea salt, I've got sugar, I've got baby oil, olive oil, and essential oils, and then a jar. So what I end up doing is I will take some sea salt or some sugar, and I'll fill it in the jar, and then I'll either take like olive oil, coconut oil, MCT oil, any type of, almond oil, grapeseed oil, baby oil, and I fill up the jar with the oil so that it is mixed in with the sugar scrubs, and then I add essential oils depending on what it is that I'm wanting to do. But generally, I love lavender oil, I love peppermint, I love eucalyptus, vanilla, but so even like lavender oil. And what I'll do is I add those in there, those essential oils, and then I do rituals. And these, like I said, I do them on the new moon specifically, is one of the things that I do. And so today, with it being the 1st of January, the new year, this is a ritual that I do. And it is a scrub. So it's kind of like that. Earlier I said, we're releasing the things from 2019 and we're calling in 2020. And I like to think of it as like the transformation of the butterfly, of the caterpillar going to butterfly, and the transformation of like the snake shedding skin. So I love the body scrub and getting rid of my dead skin cells. And I just love to use it as like a purification ritual, and in the shower, and I'm letting everything rinse away and purify me, almost in this way of like a baptism, if you will, and just like this new beginning, this fresh start. And you can set your intentions even before you go into the shower and do this. And I recommend doing it also with maybe some wonderful music in the background, some meditation music, some spa music, and a couple candles. And I almost always have candles lit. Candles are like my favorite thing because it's bringing in the healing light of the universe, right? And it's bringing it's illumination, it's clarity, it's guidance. And so this is one of my favorite rituals that I wanted to share with you just as we wrap up on this little quick art of manifestation for 2020 and calling in your 2020 goals, dreams, and desires. So again, my name is Carmina. I'm the owner of La Luce, where we help you heal your soul. And I'm so grateful to be sharing New Year's Day with you guys and all of the tools that I use to help me manifest my goals. If this video was helpful, please like, share, and subscribe. If you guys want to send some donations as well, you guys can do it via PayPal at paypal.me/LaLuce or info@laluce.com on PayPal. And then if you guys are looking for life coaching, or if you want some heal your soul coaching and you want to work on forgiveness of yourself, forgiveness of others, learning some other techniques that would help you release your emotional wounds. If you have depression, anxiety, or any type of a mental health stressor, I have other tools and techniques that are not therapy that I do to help people practice a more spiritual techniques and resolution of emotional wounds to help aid the balance of the mental health. So I'd love to work with you guys on that. That's my Heal the Soul program. Or also you could look at the Wounds to Wisdom program. You guys can download that. It's, I think, $9.99 right now. And then I'm always doing workshops and things. So feel free to reach out. I would love to be your personal coach, but I'm grateful to also be your group coach. So let me know if there's anything I can do for you guys. Go ahead and put some comments below. Let me know what you guys think about this video, okay? I'm sending you so much love, light, peace, prosperity, and health and wealth in 2020. Ciao for now.